think I'm live. So getting a couple things set up. I am just grabbing some of my swatch sticks from the order that I got in. When Cass restocked the desert collection, I think that's what it's called, something around the fire, something has to do with cacti and cowboys and the desert. I picked up a few of the colors, so I'm really still hunting for like my favorite nude. So still a little sticky. I'm gonna throw these back in the lamp. Just sort of getting stuff set up and waiting for some people to join. If you're here, say hello, and I will be right back. Oh, happy Friday. I'm so tired. It has been a week. Busy last couple of weeks. Catching up for Kieran and doctor's appointments and stuff, so I'm just a little beat. But I'm here, happy to hang out. How is everybody doing? Volume turned down on my iPad. All right. Hi, Laura. How are you? How's your daughter? How was everything this week so far? Did she have her graduation already? I am carefully trying to determine my field of recording. I swapped devices. I have my iPad doing the Facebook Live, and I have my phone doing the YouTube Live. So I wanted to see how that came out, if I liked it any better. I got a better angle, you know. You know. You're still fine-tuning the dual live. It's tomorrow morning. Aw. Okay. But I appreciate you stopping by, Laura. I really do. And hi, Michelle. Tell her congratulations from us weirdos. Hi, Brooklyn. Happy Friday. Thanks for coming. So, okay. Gathering my thoughts. Happy Friday. It's me, Brandis, BdazzldNails. Here, there, and everywhere. If you are bored and you like to hang out and you like a little bit of chaos with a little bit of learning, that's what you're going to find here. That is my special flavor. And hopefully you will make some friends and find a community to hang out with. That's what we hope to be. So that being said, it is Friday. It is Mother's Day weekend this weekend. So happy Mother's Day to everybody who is a mom or has a mom, and hugs to everybody and anybody who maybe had a wish to be a mom or has lost their mom. I'm both. I'm a mom, and I wish I was a mom to more, and I lost my mom when I was 26. So Mother's Day just means a lot of different things to me, and I like to spend time with my friends when I'm feeling a little rocky, and so I figured we'll just go live because that's one of my happy places is being with my nail friends. Yeah. Hey, hi, how are ya? I hope you are having a good Friday. We have Laura. We're going to say congratulations to Laura's daughter. She's graduating from college. Yay! Exciting. Very happy for her, very proud of her, even though we don't know her. And tonight I pulled out the colors from my recent order. I've already pre-swatched them. And I'm playing with thoughts and ideas and color palettes for my Bridgerton Mani that I'm going to be posting on the 16th when the first half of season 3 goes live. Season 3, season 4, season 4, season 3, season 3, book 4. It's the Penelope and Colin season. So to me, that means we have Penelope's yellow, we have the Featheringtons like gold and the red hair, and then the Bridgertons are blue, and the showrunners and the costumers, they like to merge the colors from the incoming family to the destination family in the women or men who will be marrying into the families. And so we have seen a lot of trailers and promo footage of these gorgeous blue and green dresses, especially this one that is like this dark green with these jet beaded flowers, I think. And it's got like a nude underlayer because it's a black tulle top, or like a dark green tulle, almost black. And Penelope she looks like an adult. She looks like she is not gonna take any crap, and she is out to make a life for herself. So that's kind of where I'm pulling a lot of the inspiration, is from that key dress. You know, I haven't seen the show yet, so I don't know what else we're gonna see. Oh no. So I saw, Michelle, you hurt yourself out on your run. Oh no. Are you icing? Do you have arnica? Do you have Epsom salts? Can you do a Epsom salt wet soak before getting a bath? Michelle is over on our Facebook Live. That's where a few of our people are hanging out. I may be slow to respond because I'll be going back and forth between the two platforms. So if you'll bear with me, I will come back. sorry to hear that, Michelle. Is it something that's going to be like long-term hurting? Is it just like a little pull? I'm attempting to find my way back to our live on Facebook. I can see part of the conversation at the moment. A little bit of it is blocked by my tripod holder doohickey. You're not even home yet. Hi, Michelle. You're not home yet, and you're injured. What does this mean? Somebody, you're gonna have to call your husband. There we go. I'm here. All right. So it looks like I have a little bit of space where I can move the iPad, and I can zoom in a smidgy smidge, not too much. All right. Ah! Apologies for the volume. Michelle says, I rolled my ankle while running downhill. I collapsed to the ground, fell in some bushes. I'm all scratched up. Ooh, honey, I'm so sorry. And you're not home yet? Is your husband going to come pick you up? Can he come pick you up? Do we need to call you an Uber? These are the colors I picked up. Pretty in Pink and Pink Diamonds is from the Dip in a Dollop. Pretty in Pink is a thermal with these flakies. Pink Diamond has these glitters with this really, really hot pink glitter in there. That you've got greens, peaches, blues, silvers. Okay, and that is these two colors here. These are quick and dirty swatches. We will give them a top coat. I have one of my brush holders from Liquid Layers in my lamp, so I'm just resting my swatch sticks on there. They will be having a sale this weekend, just like Lift Your Spirits is. Lift Your Spirit Dips is doing a 35% off discount with the code LOVE, L-O-V-E. And I don't believe Liquid Layers has a code. I think it's just a discount of 25%. But double check. So if you missed out on the last sale, you need to get yourself some flexi boats and some liquid holders because they are amazing. Okay, then we have Saddle Up, Rattlesnakes and Cacti. So Rattlesnakes and Cacti is this teal, gold, silver, and white glitter. They're circular glitters. Then you have some gold, smaller glitters in there. It's this one. We have rattlesnakes and cacti, and then I'll show Sparkling Shores, which is this gorgeous ready rose gold with pinks iridescence. They're really pretty. This is Sparkling Shores. Get these top coated. It's kind of a satin pearl versus like a rose gold metallic. You can kind of see the difference between like the gold metallic glitters and the satin pearl. Sippy sip of my coffee. Hi Shayna, welcome. Happy Friday. My screen looks black. Nope, there we are. Weird. I don't know why YouTube gets so behind. All right, so then here are the nude neutrals that I pulled from the previous collections. We have Flustered Flirt, which is a very terracotta nude. We have Sweet as a Peach, which is, well, peach. Barn Hair, which is another more peachy nude. And then Saddle Up, which is probably the most like cool neutral. These are warm neutrals. This is more of a cool neutral, which tends to be where I tend to find myself drawn when I'm picking colors for my skin. And that is Saddle Up. And then we have Ready to Ride, which is a peachy iridescent. So my initial pairings, I'm drawn to Saddle Up and Ready to Ride. Like that is just a really pretty nude neutral mani. And then of course we have the warm neutrals. And I am most drawn to probably these three as a combo. I really like the Sparkling Shores. I like that satin texture to the glitter. But it does pull out those darker peach tones, so you would be fine with Flustered Flirt. These are a lot closer in tone. And Barn Hair, which is from a different collection, but still manages to, I think, come together. So those are my recent additions to my Lift Your Spirit Dips collection. Like I said, we might be doing a dry run tonight for my Bridgerton Mani. I'm trying to pull in the inspiration. I'm trying to decide if I want to go with like the Penelope red and like the hair color, or if I want to bring in and go towards that darker green dress. I've got like a nice bright green glitter here. Let's see. We have Daybreak Woods, which I think would really bring out that dress, the tones from that dress. Let's see. Daybreak Woods is the, oh, I'm so glad, Michelle. So glad you made it home. This is really beautiful. It's got like greens and silvers, and it's a nearly like almost kind of clear to darker thermal, and it's a glow, which is always a favorite of mine. We have this really subdued green with some flakes in it that again brings out and to mind her dress. So I'm like, what am I thinking? How am I feeling? Use all four, Brooklyn. You are always trying to cause trouble. Yes, I'm assuming you were saying use all four to these, which are quite pretty. But let's see. Do I have my swatch stick for that? Oh, here's the problem. I pull them to the side. Wait. Okay, let me see. I have so many. Let's see. Ooh, that's a pretty one too. Lush Love Affair. There are so many great greens. Spring 4th, okay, and then this is Daybreak, okay. Thought I'd find it. All right. So here is Spring 4th and Daybreak Woods. Now, this sort of reminds me of her dress. Trying to figure out how I would like to layer them. All right. Thinking. Hi, Alana. I'm sure you do, Brooklyn. It is a common theme in your suggestions. And I do too. Like, I think my lime green Mani was 4 or 5 dips. All right, so Alana, the dress we're talking about is Bridgerton. I am thinking about Penelope's dress. Let's see if I can show it to you guys without knocking everything over. Bridgerton season 3. I was seeing the most of the dress in the shorts. Oh, I want to go through my shorts. Let's see. Okay. So, pardon the dirtiness. This is my son's iPad. So the dress that I'm thinking about is maybe Pinterest is a better place to go. Oh, so here's one of the dresses. It's not the one that I'm currently thinking about, but this kind of made me think of, you know, the florals, the pink with the blue, but it's like edging into like the green. It's like a greeny blue. This is one of the dresses. And then that's Eloise. It's Francesca. Give me the content that I desire, please. This is what happens when you don't watch a lot of YouTube shorts. It doesn't know you. All right, let's go to Pinterest. Boop. And that's my son's AAC. Pinterest. Let's see. Some spritz while I'm here. Whee! Can you see what I've been looking at? So if you are on Pinterest, I am too. So if you want to go and follow me over there, you can. I'm BdazzldNails, same as I am everywhere. So let's grab that Bridgerton though. Bridgerton, season 3. Boop. Okay. So again, we're embracing more grown-up outfits. This is one of the dresses we have here. This might even be the dress. Maybe it's blue versus green. So it's just, she's got the darker overlay. It's got sort of that nudie brown, almost brown or bronze, which is interesting. Let's see, but is it the dress? Here she is again. She's in the garden and she's wearing that more sage green. She's got like darker elements here that I'm really liking. Here's one of the dresses, that's for sure. So yeah, it's green or blue. It kind of looks different in different screens, but so it's got a lot of rhinestones, a lot of visual interest. The organza, I believe is what it is, has the 2 tones to it, giving us darker and lighter. Again, here we have her in another green dress, which is the Penelope yellow with the Colin blue, meant to symbolize them becoming a couple, maybe. So yeah, those are the kind of tones I'm looking at. I'm really enjoying the drama that the one dress has, which I'm trying to find a really good view of it. Here she is again in it. You can just see the visual interest, and how it's just much darker, and she doesn't have her hair up in a childish style. It's in a more mature side sweep. So it's kind of the vibe I'm feeling. What do you guys think? Collarbone just popped. Let's see. All right. We are slowly catching up. Ow, my neck. Okay. Time for more coffee. Dating for that day. Oh, like it was like a daring. Right. Like that's what I meant by mature. Not mature as an older woman, but mature as in a more adult, sexy look. Going with like the dress, right? That's what I meant. Not the little girl look anymore. Not the little girl curls and half do's, but the side swept, very sexy, showing the column of her neck. Necks are very sexy, apparently, when they're half hidden and half shown. So this kind of gives me the vibe of that garden dress that she's in. Whereas this one gives me the vibes of that like darker dress. So I think I'm gonna play with this and saddle up. We'll see what I can come up with. Those don't quite go together. Those go together fine, but that's like so typical. All right. Now that we spent 30 minutes looking at inspo, this is again, it's just a dry run. It's not, I want to play around. I want to play around and see if I like the color, if I think it's going to give me what I'm looking for. Oh, this one is so pretty too though. I did find garnish, which might actually go with Daybreak. Definitely goes with Saddle Up. I can't stop. All right. I don't know if I have garnish. Swatch. Let's see. But you know, doesn't mean anything in my world. Barbed tail is also very that dress. Just so many options. I have to play around with them all through the week. I have 4 days. Who am I kidding? My manicure is due in 4 days. Yeah. Here is barbed tail. Kind of does feel more like that dress, actually. Maybe we won't do so. All right. Gonna swatch barbed tail really quick, just so I have a swatch and I can keep thinking about it. Make my life easy. I've got a few of my art things out. But we will see. All right. has a lot more draw, like the dress does. Yes. These feel more alike. So I think if I'm pairing them, I'm going to pair those. We'll keep saddle up around if I do decide to do the floral nail. We'll see. This might be drama enough. How are you, Alana? How is everybody? What are your plans for the weekend? Besides shopping some stellar sales. Actually, I need to wipe my nails with alcohol because I've been using cuticle oil today. Get those nice and wiped off. They're slightly tinted purple. I recolored my hair. So. Everything is slightly tinted purple. It's coming off on my lint-free wipe. All right. Get back here. As you guys know, I do my nails press-on style, but I actually do my nails most of the time on my fingers. I just find them to be thinner that way. Less likely to struggle with extra width at the sidewalls. So I can keep the tabs in the center. And they will still last me a couple of days if I don't get a chance to get photos done, which is very helpful. Because rarely do I have time to get photos done the next day, especially because tomorrow is going to be Mother's Day. Hubby and Kieran are taking me out for brunch. Going to go to Lazy Dog and have some mimosas and yummies. I'm excited. Always fun when I get to go out with my guys. We didn't get to go out last weekend because my niece, well, we could have still gone out, but it seemed kind of pointless to spend the money when my niece blew me off for her birthday, so I didn't get to take her out. I was sad. Not doing anything big, Alana? Well, I hope you're getting rest. So these have been pre-sized. I do my best to size with the idea of the sticky tab. It's kind of where I would have filled it with gel anyways, so it tends to usually fit fine. And I am going for a little bit of that drama with the length here. I almost brought out, I've been really liking these extra short almonds. But I wanted room for nail art. Needed some nail estate. I didn't want to, believe it or not, these are mediums. These are medium stilettos. Whew, still pretty long on me. All right, so these are medium stilettos. I wanted to have enough room for the thermal to change color. So I am just taking off. You can usually see on tips that they have this little bit of extra, and that's from usually where they were connected during the molding process. Just go in, I file it off before I dip. Take down the free edge a little bit in thickness versus length. Everything I do with my full cover tips is to make them look less bulky, more natural. So I try to get in there and take down the free edge. I buff the cuticles to thin it out. And keep the cuticle line cleaner and thinner. Quiet weekend sounds nice, Alana. I'm just making sure I didn't mess up the shape too badly. And we will fluffy dust, dust, dust. Try to get some of this glitter off. Glitters be sticking everywhere. But that is what glitters do. All right. Clean out my flexi dip boat. And a nice little scrub. This color is so pretty. I love the blue green feeling. And I love this thermal. Go ahead and we will turn these over, so you can see what colors we are using, which ones they are. Okay. What am I picturing? I kind of like the idea, maybe I will pull out Saddle Up. I like the idea of that sort of being her décolletage, the skin color, and then this can kind of be decoration, like the rhinestone and the jet beading. This might be the final run if this comes out good enough. So we'll keep our fingers crossed. I don't have a ton of time in my life. It would be fabulous if a dry run was the final. Be very exciting for me. And she is very peaches and cream, very, very fair skinned, which lends itself even more. Believe I'm going to do the index and the ring finger with Saddle Up. I was going to buy green rhinestones, and I think I forgot to at Christmas, and then I took them out of my shopping basket because I was like, Christmas is past, St. Patrick's Day is past. And of course, I could have used them for this mani. I'll have to figure that out. All right, now we got these two for the nude. It has a really nice nude on me, actually. At least I think so. I think everybody kind of has their own thing that they are looking for out of a nude. So I'm kind of, I want it to be mannequin hands for me, usually. At least as close to that as I can get. Okay. Oh, you can already see that color change happening. Nice. Hi, Cass. How are you? You got to miss the deliberations of what colors to use. All right, got our first layers on. How are you, Cass? You got big plans this weekend? Besides getting ready for it, that sweet, sweet sale. Is the fam taking you out for something wonderful on Mother's Day? You taking your mama out? Oh, that's fun. Yay, birthday parties. My boys are taking me out for brunch tomorrow. And then tomorrow night we will call my husband's mom, talk to her. My son loves to talk to her on the weekends, so it'll be a twofer, a usual plus the Mother's Day. And then my mom is passed, so it'll just be me and then my mother-in-law. I don't know what my niece is up to either. She ditched me for her birthday, and then I haven't heard much from her this week, so who knows? That is definitely very close to my skin tone. If a little warmer than me. Yeah, I think it's actually pretty good. I am fairly olive, but so because this is a thermal, I'm going for 3 layers to give it some nice opacity. I didn't do this one edge to edge. I like floated it to almost the edge, leaving room for my final layer. We are doing Barbtail, Daybreak Woods, and Saddle Up. We are doing a dry run for Penelope's greenish blue dress. Oh no, Alana, I'm sorry. Yeah, we haven't had our Thursday, Friday nurse the last 2 weeks because he caught COVID, and we have been avoiding that. Ooh, yay, gift cards. That's fun. And I gotta ask my husband what he wants to send his mom. Probably something from Amazon, like an Amazon gift card or something. She got Kieran a Kindle Fire, and she's got a Kindle. She just likes to buy actual physical books. I'm going to brush off. Oh, I bet, Alana. Yeah, it's like Kieran, he has a lowered immune system by nature of his condition, so just gotta be extra careful, keeping people away. Try to balance that with leading a life of some sort. So the restaurant we're going to for brunch is outdoors. It's got an outdoor patio. That's what we reserved. It's gonna be a nice day. So we will eat and drink amongst the sunshine. Hopefully killing all those germs. That makes sense. Kieran kind of had his first typical one of his first typical school experiences. Probably, you know, would have happened to most kids a little earlier in their school career, but one of his friends was having a rough day and he bit Kieran. He's got a little bruise on his leg. His teacher said he didn't cry, he didn't fuss, didn't even seem bothered by it, but they moved Kieran away from him to make sure to give his friend some space, because Kieran was just like, oh, why are you upset? How can I help you? Because that's my kid. That's who he is. He wants to make everybody feel better. That set up. That is drama. Nail is drama. I like. So I'm trying to think of the best way to accomplish the feel of the dress. We'll get in here. Oh, this is barbed tail, Cindy. Isn't it gorgeous? On sale. LOVE. We'll save you 35% this weekend. It is a glitter and shard dip. It has black glitters. It has these gorgeous chameleon blue. So pretty. We'll be using her a little bit more. She's going to be the nude, the details on the nude nails, I believe. It is, Cindy. It is amazing. And it goes really well with Daybreak Woods, like way better than I expected. Like as soon as I saw them together, I was like, oh, yeah. Look at that. You got the greens and the blue foils, the green and the blue glitters, the dark, the silver, the black. I was like, yes. I dig it. I see the vision. I see my vision. And it glows. You know, I can't say no to a glow. And it almost has that yellow of the Featherington dresses. Or Penelope's, at least. I can't wait, y'all. I would fast forward to the 16th if I could. I'm ready for some Bridgerton. Dress is just stunning. All right. See if I can get a tap. Break up. I know, I mean, there's a new man on the scene. He might get her. I mean, that would be like not matching the books, but you know, I guess that could happen. Other shows have done it. I know, right, Alana? It is sneaking up. Okay. There we have our thermal nails, our nude, and our glitter thumb. And we are going to decorate the nude nail. I'm going to clean up my mess before I contaminate. No, I contaminated it. Yeah, always. Go fishing. I try to do my solids, and then I get careless. Always happens. All right. It's those little silver flecks. All right, time to put her away. Saddle up. Where did your container go? Oh, let's shine bright. Saddle up. hope so too. It seems like there's going to be some drama, some will they, won't they, push me, pull me. I'm excited. Ooh, I actually have them split screened. All right. I don't know if you can play at the same time, but I am now split screening with YouTube and with Facebook, so we'll see. All right. We are sweeping off Barbed Tail and sweeping off Daybreak Woods. So pretty. So pretty. All right. Take a sippy sip of my coffee. One last strategize. Do I want to ombre from the top or the bottom? No, sorry, Cass. I have not watched that show. I'm waiting for it to finish up before I do. That is a bummer. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm thinking I'm going to ombre a little bit on the thermal nail. I don't know why. I'm probably gonna ruin it, but this is where my brain is taking me. The intrusive thoughts would not shut up. So. I have this song stuck in my head, and I can never remember the name of it, but it's the one that's been on the YouTube shorts where it's like, I take my whiskey neat, you're too sweet for me, something like that, is just playing on repeat in my melon. And only the part that people are using in their videos, of course. So there are some tiny black glitters in here. There are some larger black glitters in here. So I'm trying to add them in. One more black glitter. Drop off, please. Thank you. All right. And I wanted to get in there and do. I want to do a V or attempt a V. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. I had my little sheets. Let's do over here. I can track them down. Where's my free hand it? Okay, freehand it is. Clean it off my tool. Built up acrylic on it. little bit right there. There we go. Just smoothing down the sides. Doing my best anyways. More of these shards if I can. There we go. All right, let's see. Let that set up. Let me take a look at some of my other nails. See if any of them work. Ring finger is either going to be an art nail or it's going to end up a match of the index. I'm not quite sure yet right now. Ooh. Right. So I have this set. I don't even remember when, where, how I got it. But it's got lacy lip decals. Was that from a previous manicure, Alana, that you've seen me do? Are you thinking like transfer foils, or you mean like actual like lacy decal? Some of these, some of the pointier stones. feel like my silvers are too bright. What I'm looking for. But pick up. I don't frequently use pointed backs, which is why you mostly see me with flat backs. But I got these from somewhere. It's more of a maroon. There's, I think, a green. I go from having 5 million pairs of tweezers to like 0. They're all hiding. Aha, there they are. It's like the claw game. A terrible version of the claw game. Hi, Leah. When it's time to file, how do they not puff off your hand with them little... Oh, I'm usually just gentle when I file. But sometimes they do pop off. Then you just stick them back on. I think that's black. Man, there we go. Okay, let's see. That is definitely purple. So we'll put you back. That looks black. That looks not black. I'll have to examine these up closer, but yeah. The worst. The worst game of pickup. Let's see. Ouch. I have my white lace over here. Black lace. Black lace transfer foils right here would be cute too, though. Would it would. Oh, these are pretty. Okay, so I'm going to activate my ring finger and give it a little itty bitty buff because I'm actually going to use a non-sticky art gel to adhere these. So, figure out where my activator went. Ow, shoulders popped again. All right. are cute. Got rhinestones. Wish those were just normal, like, white ones. For some reason, there's a skull in here. Yes, they did. They did, they did. Like, what is... I've got some weird ones in here. Like a blue skull. Okay. That's pretty. The black heart. Not quite what I'm going for, but it's pretty. I do like these stones a lot. They very much go with the dress. This must have been a Halloween set. Skulls, spiders, other weirdness. An owl. The owl's kind of cool. I do like the owl. That'd be interesting. Not for this though. All right. We are activated. I'm going to give it a tiny little buff. It's my smoother one. Are these the same? These are both 100. Those are both 100. I'd like it a little bit finer. That is 80. That is not what I'm looking for. 180. There we go. Every file has its use. I'm not going to file over the rhinestones because then I have to pour them out and clean them, and that'd be annoying. All right, scooch. Anyways, let's do this quick little smoothing out. This one I wanted to use now. It's the frosting. Forget the deck. So I have the Madame Glam sculpting and the frosting. Don't think I need it quite that thick. I think the frosting will do. That should be fine. So when I cure this, it will cure non-tacky. So that's helpful for what I'm trying to do. Let's see. Brush liner. I'm looking for my oval or my oblong. These are all my liners. Only liners. Where are my other? Where's my ovals? Any of them. Liner. Ay. Looks like I found one of my polygel brushes. So we'll use that because it's here. So I'm going to wipe off my spatula because it's been hanging out. Then I'm going to scoop out the frosting gel. Oh, that's really cool. I wonder if they're visible here in California. Go look. I will be here when you return. I will be here. we're just smoothing out the frosting gel. It is HEMA-free, I believe. I haven't reacted to it yet, so hopefully it's HEMA-free. It's really good for those textured designs, but I'm using it to adhere our stones because it's nice and thick. Cool, I will. That's awesome. Okay, I have relatively small hands, so we're gonna assume that the smaller flower is probably the one I should go with. We're gonna scooch it and plant it right in that 3D gel. And then we're gonna scooch her back up and we'll work around her. And then we will play around with placement of these. Try not to, hard thing is when you're using gel is to not get the top of rhinestones messy. And that's like how you need to pick them up, and that's why they have you use the wax things, but I've never been very successful with the wax pens. They never seem to warm up enough so that I can pick stuff up. So I try to carefully play around with these. See what I can do. I'm going to wipe off my spatula so I can use it. It's too big. Wish there was more variety in the size of these stones. But I can bring in some of the silver ones to add some interest. I may not do the whole nail. Kind of liking this sort of sweepy or one of the bigger ones. Shake, shake, shake. There we go. I'm here. Oh, I'm sorry, Alana. have extra silvery things somewhere. Gotta find them. Too much nail art stuff. Alright. Going to look in my other bin. Aha! I found what I need. Think I found what I was looking for? Yeah, that sounds right. Haha, yes. Alright. Yeah, yes. I found these. Ah, no! I broke it again. It came to me broken, and it has just broken more and more. I found another place to store these. Ouch. All right. We're going to use my little spoon in here. Open up these black flowers. Okay. I'm opening up these black floral. Wish I had a nice and deep blue or green for this, but I didn't. I'm just gonna use a couple of black. Sticking in the adhesive. All right. Some of those smaller ones. And some of our silver. Try not to spill them everywhere. Honey. It's always the little ones that are like, no, we're gonna stay. Those are all the huge ones. I don't need all the huge ones. I want the tiny ones. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Better. All right. I feel like everything needs a better contrast of like medium, large, and really freaking tiny. Just not enough. Just not enough. I just picked up a few of the silvers, and apparently I got a hitchhiking peacock rhinestone, but mostly after the silver. Come on. I'm gonna drop that. Maybe. clean it off with my brush. Really a bit of a struggle over here, but I knew that. So I'm practicing rhinestones. I'm not my friends yet. Getting there. Practice, practice. I'm going to grab a little bit. Let's see. I have an eyeshadow brush over here. I'm just going to spray and kind of wipe off that rhinestone a little bit. Just to clean it up. The alcohol, in theory, shouldn't do any damage. Should just help us clean it off a little bit. And we'll give it a little bit of a push and a cure. Try again. So I'm gonna make sure that one black stone, it's totally been killed by the alcohol. I'm gonna need to get very, very tiny oval brushes for cleanup. Yeah, I took one of my balls. I'm gonna get it really, really wet because I'm not trying to brush it off. I'm trying to clean the one little rhinestone. There, a little better. A little bit better. All right, scooching back. It's kind of the nice thing, at least, about using a thicker gel is, in theory, you can just kind of keep moving things around until you find what works, what looks cool, what you're happy with. I'm gonna try. Got some glitter on that nail that I'd like to wipe off. There we go. Goodbye. And if I want to add more there, I will. But wipe off for now. Okay. I'm gonna get and do a quick cure to put them down. Keep them still. I'm just going into the lamp. And then we can fill in a little bit with some more of the silver balls. I know I have black rhinestones, I just don't know where they are, like the flat bags. Thinking. Still not cured. All right, going into my lamp. The frosting does not want to use a quick cure. So I'm going into my lamp for a full cure. I wish I had more of these. I found these in my bucket, but I would like silver, and I only have like squares and stuff in the silver. It's a bummer. Using this kit. If I had like the silver, horse eyes, some of the other ones, could do something pretty fun. But I don't. Not right here anyways. Okay. They're not totally secure, but they're not like running off my nail now. Just fine place to be at the moment. So I'm going to think more about placement. I'm just going to clean up the side over here a little bit. I've not activated yet. I'm debating on if I want to do a layer of clear or if I want to do a layer of BdazzldNails on these nails instead. Check something. See what I think of how it looks. Okay. Kind of like the idea of hiding a flower over here too. Too big? Maybe too big. Maybe not. Too small. It's kind of pretty. Kind of like that. Now, if only these came in smaller. I want like the tiny, tiny rhinestones in this color because that would be really pretty right next to it, but they don't go very small in this kit. Bummer. I could use a bigger one. Well, let's see. Too big. Okay, I'm going to add a few more of the silver beads in here. Grab my gel top coat and kind of come around the sides, hopefully carefully. It's a very thin top coat I'm using. So I'm just kind of coming up in here. Doing my best to seal underneath the rhinestones so they do not catch in my hair. Oh, there went the one that I was wondering about. It was not secure. I knew it. I knew it was sus. Alright, this is the one I wanted to turn around. Have facing that direction. There we go. And drop in a few of these. Back here. These pointy backs, I swear. Determined. I need to use them up. I need them to leave my collection. I am trying to deposit some of the silver in between these rhinestones, but they are not wanting to lay down. See if I can split them apart. There we go. A little better. They're wanting to stay friends. All right. There, and then I want to put tiny ones in here, and there, So these are not, in theory, connected. Sure are acting like they are, though. All right, tuck you back over there. Pick up maybe another flower. That one would work there. Chase the rhinestones. If I had black pearls, that would be perfect. Just making a shopping list here. You ready for Halloween? Come back here, please. Caviar beads are like the bane of my existence, but they're so pretty. They fill in spots. All right. Picking up more of that glitter. All right. See if I can tilt it back one more time and get it secured. Does not seem like it wants to play nice though. It's pointed backs, more trouble than they're worth. At this point, I'm going to take them off and wash them because they are way too covered in gel. Okay, well, you can always start from scratch, clean them up. Just takes a little rubbing alcohol to get the gel off. And then you can reassess. And reapply. Add some extra top coat. Try not to flood, though I very much just did. To clean off my skin. Thank God it's HEMA-free. It's still though. Boy. Another reason sometimes art nails are more fun to do on press-on stands. All right, going back in the lamp. Secure these, make sure they don't come off. Trying to remember if I have a chameleon pigment for the next time I try this Mani. I'm pretty sure this is not going to be the one I stick with, but you never know. All right, of course they slid. Why wouldn't they have? Those caviar beads just like wandered way over there. Rude. Is there any way I can connect the look? Let's see. did. They just wandered way away. Go for a second flower. Or I could just pinch them off, which I think I'm going to do. Do not like them over there. That's funny. All right. So, nice thing about caviar beads and rhinestones, if you really, really hate how they look, just pop them off. Pop them off. You can file it. You can use your e-file. You can use a hand file. My e-file is right here. All right, so we're just gonna go in here, and I'm just gonna smooth out that spot. You can see how I correct, because this is my life. I'm a fly by the seat of your pants person. But that's why we can hopefully come back in here and fix it. So I am just using a diamond bit, smoothing out that spot. We're gonna clean it off, because now it has dusty dust. Rubbing alcohol. Our little eyeshadow brush. All right. Nowhere near where I was trying to go with it. It's not as bad as it could be. That's where I'm just gonna leave that statement. Not as bad as it could be. So then we're going to adhere the flower. Well, I was gonna do clear. Let's do clear. Do clear. Smooth out the layers on this one. My base is contaminated with glitters now, so we're going to very carefully maneuver the glitters down into the French. All right, so I'll make a heck of a mess out of that. Wipe that off. That's it up. Might as well go in and clear cap the others, because we're here and we're doing it. Might as well. I may cheat on my thumb and use the builder gel though. It's just a lot. Because I have some spots I'm trying to get that into. I'm going to actually dip into the clear. That should fill in pretty well. And we're going to come over this now. And only take one layer clear. Because I can and I have it, I'm going to activate and then use the builder gel on my thumb. You can kind of see the difference of how they look and how they come out. So I'm just activating. Now some glitters are not solvent safe, and activator will start stripping them of their color. Cass's glitters are 99.9% of the time solvent safe. So I took a risk, knowing the quality that she uses. And then I'm using an old crappy builder gel I have. I don't even know how old it is. And we are just going to get in there and scrub the builder gel in between the glitters. So I would say one of the biggest differences for me in using like a builder gel versus a clear dip is like with the clear dip, I do my activator trick and then I use saran wrap, and the saran wrap lets me press the clear and press those glitter shards down. Where with the builder gel, they tend to stick up a bit more, and you either have to use like extra builder gel or you can, you're gonna file into them, sort of. I feel like the choice that you make when you decide to use builder gel versus clear dip, you know. I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna get the builder gel cured. Probably gonna do 2 layers of the builder gel on my thumb. And then wipe off the tacky layer and give it a bit of a buff. I wish I could remember where my chameleon pigments are. I feel like that would just do an extra something for this, but it's okay. Maybe I'll fiddle with it tonight. Oh. I will free everybody so you don't have to sit here and watch me. Oh, excuse me. So sorry. I've got the worst yawns today. Now, I'm trying to drink coffee, but it's not really kicking in. Probably drank it too slow. All right. We're going to come in and we're going to over the top. That second layer. And right now I'm just trying to use this layer to get in between those glitters versus worrying about smoothing it out. Probably do one last thin layer. So it looks like we're coming almost even, almost flush. Just make sure. I'm just kind of using the corner of my brush to bring that builder gel down. Then turn my nail upside down. Let it float a bit. And then I'll get in there with the lamp. Got settled. I need to kind of get organizing things on my nail art accessory things. I just have too many rhinestones in like 3 different rooms at the moment. Like, who even knows where my chameleon pigments are? I found my other one for my manicure last week. I found the purple and blue. I'm looking for the blue-green, orangey one. A gold. I guess it's more of a gold finish. I really like the frosting gel because you can put brush texture in, and the pigment will capture the texture, and then you can just top coat it. Easier if I could do a matte gel, but since I can't do a matte gel, I have to like buff it, clean it, be really careful about where I get my pigment, because pigment doesn't really stick to matte gel, but it tries to stick to other things. So it has to be like an acrylic surface with my 3D gel on top of that versus a gel surface. Having allergies not the funnest. Oh, I just love this glitter though. This glitter is seriously one of my favorites. Right. So now I'm just gonna come in here and I'm going to drag and make a little bit of that apex. Coming down the center, make the spine of the nail. And I hold it upside down to further assist with the spine. Okay, and then I'll actually go into the lamp upside down to start it so that the gel will cure in that bit of an apex, and then I'll flip my finger over in about 15 seconds. Now over in the lamp, getting my cure on. I swear, anytime I do like nail art, it always looks like a bomb went off in my desk. It just gets crazy in here. I gotta work on that. It's kind of the same way when I cook. I'm not very good at the like clean cooking area. It's like ingredients everywhere. All right, that's settled in. Going to drop a little bit of top coat onto this floral nail to smooth it out again. And then I'm going to, got some black colors in there. I'm going to drop the little silver caviar beads on top of those black flowers. Just to make them look, you know, more like flowers. Yep. That's how I look too when I'm doing my resin. It's just, it's everywhere. It extends to all facets of my creative life. I need to see it all. I can't picture it in my head as clearly as I'd like to. I have to see it all. Come on. Get in here, please. Thank you so much. No. Get back in there, sir. Up, 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 over, and in. There we go. It's like that kids game with the little bead, and you have to like, in the little maze, and you have to like guide it into like the little hole. Alright. And then just, nope, I knew it. Stay in there, please. Get back in there. Come on. Play nice with me, please. Thank you so much. Ah! And I can't eat that in here, but thank you.
But just so you know it's ready.
Yeah, dinner's ready. Gotta hurry. Hurry, hurry. Husband and the dog came in. They're like, what are you doing? What are you doing, Mom? Get out here. Alright. So I'll have to play around with the rhinestones a bit more. They're in. They're on. Luckily, these aren't terribly expensive ones. And I have extras of the roses, so it's a good idea to play around with them. I'll mess around a little bit more with different placement. Off the nail, starting on the mat. Okay, so that's at least stuck so it won't move around. Let me see, so I just have, I'm actually going to clip that. I have a little bit of that shard sticking up. Okay, now we are going to wipe off my thumbnail so it doesn't collect dust while I'm filing. Then we'll file it. So that is the builder gel. I'm wiping the tacky layer off of on that nail. And then we're going to activate the nails with clear. We're going to do one more clear layer on these two nails. And then we'll do the saran wrap. I'm keeping my base mostly to the center, because that is where I need the clear to cover up those pokey glitters. While that sets up a little bit before we activate, we will file our thumb. My Buffy Buff. So this is a 80-80. I'm going to use on my sides. And then on the bottom, I've got some hanging over glitters. And this will even it out quickly, aggressively. Scooch that over, and we'll put this away before I forget. Everybody needs these dip boats. They're just so amazing. I even think I want to start using them for my rhinestones. Maybe I need like a flatter version for rhinestones. Maybe with little grooves, like a rhinestone sorting dish. That might be a thing. I could ask Bonnie for eventually. It might be helpful. Me and rhinestones, man. I'm just getting in there. This is a very, very rough buffer. So gotta be very careful. Even though I have seasoned it, it could still do quite a bit of damage because it's not an old buffer. It sure works fast. You can see this is where it's uneven because it's staying shiny. I fool myself into thinking not using an efile means I have more control and I'm less likely to take chunks out of my nail. It doesn't always work out that way though. Alright, so I'm going to dust this off and then we're going to progress to the next one, which is the 100. Hi Tara! I'm surprised you're still awake, babe. How are you? We are finishing up this train wreck of a Mani. I gotta practice my rhinestone placements more. And find them all. Alright, that was the 100. Here is our 180. thing about builder gel. It's nice and soft. Oh no! I'm sorry, Tara. That stinks. Dad made hot dogs for dinner, so I'm not sure how my tummy's gonna feel about that. All right. Stop these hands. All right. We'll activate. Hi, Joanne. Sorry if I missed you. We are doing a dip and gel mani, themed after the Bridgerton Season 3 Penelope dress. So it's a little extra, it's a little blingy. I was having some fun. If I already missed you, I'm sorry. I was in filing chaos. All right. My saran wrap. Got a little carried away. Probably already activated too much, but generally I will use the cling wrap to press down the clear and even out my acrylic layers. And then we get in here and we will buff, buff, buff. Soft. Well, congratulations, Joanne. That's awesome to hear. What did you think of using it? We have Joanne over on YouTube. She says she has done her first gel nails today and she only burned herself a little bit with the UV. You probably felt the molecules bouncing around while they cured. It gives you that heat spike. Oh no, Tara! Oh bueno. Wonder why. We're just letting the acrylic harden up a little bit. I gotta plug in or else my devices are gonna die. Let's see. We are okay off of that, but I think I need the iPad, the iPhone. So I gotta come over here. You guys should see. Not at all. You are never too old to learn. It is fun to learn new things and find new ways to express yourself. Pardon the rumble on the iPhone. It's probably going to get hit YouTube. But I needed to plug in. Well, if you ever have any questions, you can hit me up on Instagram if you like, Joanne. I'm BDazzldNails. I am not a pro. I am a longtime DIY enthusiast, though, so I may have answers. We are taking my 100 grit buffer and just going over my pinky. This nail is a thermal glow. And I'm just smoothing out that clear. Taking in that sidewall. Now, I do have these on by sticky tabs, so if you see a lot of movement in the nail, that's why. But it's the only way I get as many manicures done as I need to. And they last me a couple of days, and since I'm going out for my Mother's Day brunch tomorrow, I have some fancy nails. They'll stick around long enough for that. for sure. No worries, Joanne. Now, every Friday night I go live. Well, almost every Friday. Once in a while I'll take a Friday off. So if you want to pop in and you have questions, feel free. I'm here. And feel free to schedule to do a Mani alongside of us. That's always fun. Then I can answer questions while you're having questions. Okay. Use this one to take down that tip just a little bit quicker. These are supposed to be stilettos. Right now they're looking a little bit like an almond. So I'm just trying to bring back that shape. Not to shake my iPad around too much. Apologies. I get crazy when I start filing. I'm at the 100 grit. Coming around, getting my cuticles shaped up. I'm going to activate this nail again. Make sure it's cured all the way through, just in case. Yep. Well, my kiddo and my husband are taking me out for Mother's Day tomorrow, Joanne. So try to beat the crowd at least a little bit. We booked brunch out on a patio, so it should be nice. It's supposed to be a really beautiful day. All right, let those set up, and then we get in here, and we are going to work on the French side because it has the bulk of the glitters down at the free edge. This is the one I expect might try to pop off while I go at it. I don't need to use the 80 grit at my cuticle, so B100 while I am reshaping that. Got a little bit of a divot as I filed a little aggressively early on before it was totally activated. So there's just a little bit of unevenness there. Anybody wants to pick up the products that I'm using, they are available at the Lift Your Spirit Dips website. They are acrylic, dip system based, which you can use gel method for as well. Hey, Joanne, whatever is fulfilling for you. There are some days that is legit all I'll do. I will polish my nails and then call it good. So, everybody has their days. They have what they have room for. And it's a good expression of yourself. It's a good spot of self-care to even get to do your nails. So, whatever that means to you is quality. And you deserve to have that time to spend on yourself. All right, so we are going to wipe that off. We are going to activate it, and I think I am going to try to put one of the flowers there in the center, just to kind of tie it all together. Not sure how I'm vibing with the French nail, but you know, it wasn't. That's why this is a dry run for the full mani. We'll see what I decide to do when I settle. Definitely think I'm using this glitter though. This glitter is stunning. All right, so we are going to go in with my gel top coat. I'm actually probably going to do 2 layers. So before I place that flower, let's just go ahead and top coat the other nails. This is a very thin. Sure, Joanne. See if I can help you. Apologies for the delay, but there is lots and lots of delay on lives, unfortunately. I'm just wiping this nail off to get the dust off, and then we'll top coat. That glitter. And it's fabulous. So pretty. So in public, I just grab a really healthy dose of toilet paper and do it like normal. I may use a little bit extra just to make sure. At home, because of the pandemic, I do have a bidet. That is a little bit DIY, but I do have a bidet. I've worked at Japanese companies. I have a lot of friends who are Asian, and a lot of the places you go to have those kind of toilets when you hang out with people. So yes, I do have a bidet at home, and then I have just lots of toilet paper in public. It's possible, and these aren't even that long. I mean, I even wonder when you see nails like Cardi B's and Megan Thee Stallion, I'm like, because I know, like, they have to be really well balanced nails to do anything with them that long, without actually like causing damage to your nail plate and without causing your nails to actually like ache. So they have to have some very good techs. I would hope with as much money as they're probably paying that they do have very good techs. All right, so we are top coated. I'm not gonna do anything more on that nail. It looks fine. I am gonna do a second layer on this one so that I can attach the flower. But I wanted to have it be a little bit juicier. And then we'll attach the flower in that center. My filing dislodged some glitters, so we lost sort of the super clean French that I had. That's okay. So I'm gonna just attach that here. Okay. And then I'm going to take one of the larger beads, and I am going to drop a tiny bit of top coat right there on my mat. And I'm just going to take the caviar bead and hopefully pull it through. We'll just get it a little bit. One of the medium sizes. And we're just going to put it in a little bit of gel. That's right there. And then we're going to try to carefully transfer it and see if it works. Nope, doesn't want to work. Of course it doesn't. There we go. All right, in you go. All right. Okay, I don't hate it. I wish they were smaller, but I don't think it looks bad. It's got to turn the flower a little bit to allow room for the rhinestone. Are those even the same size? I don't love rhinestone mixes. I prefer to have them sorted so I know for sure that they are the same size. Boop, boop, boop. Bonked myself. I don't know. Too much. Too much. My too much gene has taken effect. Move on. Goodbye. Off, please. Off, please. Sometimes it's like they always told me when I was growing up, putting jewelry on, you take one thing off. Whether it's a bracelet, an earring, a ring, a necklace, take one thing off. And then you're ready. I live by that. All right. Gotta get some of the glitter out of this brush because I want to sweep the sides. A little thicker there than I wanted. There we go. All right. Into the lamp we go. Drink my coffee, and it's time for dinner. Cuticle oil and dinner. Hopefully my son's not asleep yet. I like to give him cuddles before he goes to bed. We are in the lamp. We are cooking. We are cooking some looks. I'm going for the full 60-second cure now to make sure everything is adhered well. Okay. So here's where we kind of ended up. The rhinestone nail is absolutely a failure, but it is the vibe that I'm going for that dress, that of Penelope's. So, but I really like the combo of the thermal with barbed tail. Well, I have a few older nail art videos on my channel, Joanne, if you want to take a peek. I do go over like stickers and stuff with gel and with dip. And then if you have any questions, you can always come back and comment on one of my videos and I can help out if you want to learn. We love nail art over here. All right, guys, what do you think? Which nails do you think we should keep? Which do you think we should replace with something else? I really like the glitter. Like the glitter's it. Like even if I just did a whole nail, like mani of just this glitter, like that would work. I like this nail. I don't mind this one. It reminds me of the yellow of Penelope's dress going into the green. We have the blue for Bridgerton. So the vibe is there. I need to dig up maybe different colored rhinestones because then I can have this sort of green black rose, and then maybe I can use some, if I can find them, some blue rhinestones or something to sort of tie it all together. But I think we're headed there. I think this is an interesting look, and I think it kind of is giving what I want to give. It's just not the best. So again, the colors we used are Saddle Up, which is our pinky and pointer. Okay, thanks, Joanne. I like them. Yeah, I do love the French. So this is Saddle Up. That is our nude. This is Barbed Tail, which is that fabulous glitter. And then Daybreak Woods is hiding over here. Haha. So these are the 3 dips we used. And Cassandra's having a Mother's Day sale with the code LOVE. You can save 35%. She's got cuticle oils, she's got hand scrubs, she's got chapsticks. Check those out for sure. I've only got a little bit left of my lemonade stand. Really need more of my lemonade stand. I want to try the new pineapple. I'm just cleaning these off real quick before I go in with the little bit of lemon that I have left. bring these fingers back to life. And then if you liked the dip boats and my liquid holders, we also have brush rest for the nail art. Liquid Layers is having a sale, and I believe no code is necessary. So I hope everybody has a fabulous evening. Thank you, Cassandra. Love this collection. That glitter, I need to order more. And some more of Daybreak. Thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Hope everybody has a great weekend. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment here or on YouTube, and I will be happy to help. Have a great evening, everybody. Mwah! Happy Friday. Thank you, Joanne. You have a great weekend. I hope you have a good Mother's Day. Unless you're in the UK, but then you've already had Mother's Day. So have a great weekend.